Okay guys, welcome to the tech channel. This is the first video I've uploaded in a little while. I just want to apologize for that. But this is a topic that I needed to bring out to you guys. So the topic today is BBM and Samsung. Now you ask, what do those two have in common? Well, the rumors are that RIM, who is the developer or the company that makes Blackberry, who was bought out from Samsung or by Samsung, it is rumored that they will be expanding the base for BBM onto the Samsung devices, all Samsung devices. For now though, it'll only be released on the Galaxy branded range of Samsung devices, but there are plans in the mill to release it to all Samsung devices, whether they're branded Galaxy or not. But to start off, it'll only be available to not only Blackberry phones still, so don't worry, you won't be losing your BBM. It'll only be available to the Galaxy branded range of Samsung devices for now, and also to iOS. It'll also be available on the iOS devices. I believe for iOS, it'll only be available from iOS 6.1, I think, and above. Yeah, so quite frankly, I don't see the reason why they would do that. You've got WhatsApp. Now, those of you who don't know or don't use WhatsApp, WhatsApp is the same as BBM, except you get the first year completely free. You don't pay for it. Whereas with BBM, you have to buy BIS or BIS, which is the Blackberry Internet Service for BBM. Yeah, so I'm glad to see them expanding it to other devices and what have you. But in all honesty, I just don't see the point. I really don't. They should leave BBM on Blackberry, and they should have WhatsApp, on all the devices, because you can get on all devices anyway. I don't see the point in putting BBM on all the Samsung devices when you can get WhatsApp. I mean, maybe this is a strategy from Samsung to try and steal the limelight away from WhatsApp. Everybody knows that between BBM and WhatsApp, it's pretty much been a excuse me guys, it's pretty much been a tie between the two. But however, WhatsApp, I think, is slightly more popular than BBM. People don't really like Blackberry devices that much anymore since the release of Blackberry's OS 7. There was a big outcry about that. There was a whole lot of glitches, and they were going to originally take away the BIS plan when they released the Z10, the Blackberry Z10. The only reason why they were going to do that was because they only realized after they had developed the Z10 and put it out and made it available to the public that the RIM's Blackberry BIS services or servers couldn't handle the data that was coming out of the Z10 devices. Now, why they didn't test that at post-production, I don't know why. They only found that out after they had produced the device and made it available to the public. However, here in South Africa anyway, there were some carriers that they momentarily did away with the BIS service. There was a huge outcry, and one of the carriers was one of the biggest and most popular carriers here in South Africa anyway. They did away with it, and they not only lost a huge percentage of their Blackberry customers, they had a huge backlash from the public, saying, how can you just take away something like that? And then the carrier, which I accidentally just named and shamed, I suppose, in the video, they suddenly realized that they were going to lose a big percentage of their client base or their customer base, and they said, okay, well, don't worry, we'll bring it back. And I don't know what the infrastructure is behind that to support it, but all I do know is that they have brought back the unlimited BIS at, here anyway in South Africa, it's 59 Rand a month, I think. So yeah, I don't see the point in spreading the base. I can see why they would want to do that. Um, they can. I think it's purely because when somebody buys a BlackBerry, it's not because I want a BlackBerry. It's because I want BBM, and it just happens to be on a BlackBerry. Now, maybe there's an ulterior motive with Samsung doing this. Maybe they're saying, well, our sales in Samsung devices have slightly dropped, which means BlackBerry is probably selling slightly more devices in Samsung. So what Samsung was saying, well, okay, we'll put BBM not only on the BlackBerry, we'll expand it to the Samsung range of devices to help boost sales in the Samsung devices and what have you. I suppose I would like to see in the future what's going to happen with BlackBerry. There were some rumors a couple months ago, I think it was, when the original rumors about Samsung buying out RIM was that Samsung was going to do away with the BlackBerry device altogether and just take the BBM and the BIS service and make that available across all their devices, which is what they're doing now with BBM anyway. So maybe the plans down the pipeline are to completely do away with the BlackBerry device. Personally, I would love it if they somehow expanded the BlackBerry internet service across their Samsung devices. For me, that would be brilliant, because then I wouldn't have to buy data every month. I could just pay 59 Rand a month for the BIS, and I'd be good. I'd have unlimited data and what have you. At the moment now, I'm using about 1 gig of data a month. They would obviously, I would assume that they would have to rename it. It obviously wouldn't be called a BlackBerry internet service if it's not available on the BlackBerry devices, or if they do away with the BlackBerry devices altogether. So, personally, I would like to see them rather expand the BIS instead of the BBM. I don't know. So for the moment, the BBM will only be available later this year. There is no official release date from Samsung of when they're going to do it. The original, I know there were some rumored release dates of it being around about October sometime. It may be a little bit earlier, to be honest, but I don't think it'll be much later than October. I think we can see BBM being moved onto other Samsung devices before the end of the year, before the end of September maybe. I would like to see if they're going to keep the layout of BBM the same as you see it on a BlackBerry device. I wonder if it'll be exactly the same as that when you see it on an Android device, or on a Samsung device. Sorry. Not only that, I would like to see if they're going to charge for the download. I know WhatsApp is free to download anyway. I know that the rumors are that the original release, when they release it onto the Galaxy range, it will be a free download. You won't have to pay for it, which leads me to believe that maybe down the line it would become a premium package, or you'd have to pay for the download further down the line. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So okay, so it'll be a free download. As I said before, you won't have to pay for it or do anything like that. But like I said, it might be a paid thing further down the line. But for now, it'll be free. And for now, it'll only be available in South Africa. I know if you're in the States, or if you're in the UK or Australia or Asia or wherever it is you may be, if you're in any other country other than South Africa and you're watching this video right now, BBM, when it does become available for the Galaxy range of Samsung devices, it will only be available, for now anyway, it will only be available on devices here in South Africa. At a later stage, it'll become worldwide. It'll become available for all Galaxy devices across the globe, wherever you are. I suppose they want to see what the market response is first, before releasing it straight out to everybody. So that'll be interesting. I'm going to definitely, as soon as it becomes available, I will be downloading it. I will do a video on it so you guys can see for yourself. I will obviously do an in-depth video. Jeez, sorry, I'm tripping over my tongue. In-depth video on it. The features. Unfortunately, I don't have a Blackberry that I can compare it to. But what I'll do is I'll do a video showing what the features are, and I think I'll have to do some research on what the current features are on Blackberry devices for BBM, and then compare it like that, so you guys can see whether or not it's worth the download or not. Yeah, so I think that's about going to do it. I'm actually going well over my time limit here, but sorry about that. So yeah, that's the BBM and Samsung sort of dilemma, or update. Sorry, not a dilemma, it's more of an update. Yeah, so luckily I've got a Galaxy, so I will be downloading it onto my device, and I will let you know what it's like, if there's any features. I think this is a big step forward for Samsung in terms of expanding the BBM base. I would also like to see if they're going to still use the BBM pin method of adding people, or if they're going to go the route of WhatsApp, where you just add the person's cell phone number into your contacts list, into your phone book on your phone, and automatically you get a little WhatsApp logo thing next to the name, so you can see who's got WhatsApp and so forth. Or if they're going to stick with the pin. Preferably, I think the way forward would be to somehow, for Samsung anyway, would be somehow take BBM and take the features of WhatsApp and sort of merge them in some way. I know Samsung doesn't own WhatsApp; it's an independent company. So yeah, I don't know if Samsung making BBM available for their devices as a way to sort of push the popularity of the Samsung devices over Blackberry. We'll just have to wait and see what that is about. Yeah, so I think that's about going to do it for today's tech video. If you didn't see my what's on my Android device video, go over and check it out. Click the subscribe button. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're an existing subscriber, thanks for sticking around, and thanks for all the support and watching the videos. Click the like button down below. Comment, please. I want you guys to leave a comment down below with whether or not, or with what your opinion is about BBM being made available to Android devices, or to Samsung devices. I'm not going to say Android device, because Android device is a pretty wide spectrum. I mean, you've got Samsung, HTC, you've got Sony Ericsson, the Xperia's Android. So for now, BBM's only available to Samsung. It won't be available to any other Android device, i.e. HTC, Sony, Xperia. You won't get it on those devices, even if you are running Android. It will only be available on Samsung Android devices. Okay, so Samsung devices that have Android, you can get BBM. If you've got a Sony Xperia or an HTC, you won't be able to get BBM on your device, unless Google make it available across all Android devices. But I know for a fact it'll only be available to Samsung devices, because it's not Google that's bought BBM, it's Samsung that's bought BBM. So unless they sell a share of that to Google, which I doubt they'll do, I think they'll hold on to that, because that's worth quite a bit of profit right there. So let's wait and see. hopefully the official release date will be probably in September sometime. But I will keep you updated if I hear anything, if I hear any rumblings out there in the interwebs. I will keep you apprised. Yeah, so you can expect a future video where I'll show you the features and all that of BBM on Android devices. And yeah, so I think that's about going to do it. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, if you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. Like it down below, thumbs up. Comment, rate, subscribe. If you're an existing subscriber, thanks for sticking around and watching. If you're a new subscriber, hit the subscribe button down below to get updates, weekly updates from now on. Yeah, leave your comment down below on what you think or what you think the benefits are of having BBM on a Samsung device. Will you move away from WhatsApp and move completely to BBM, or will you sort of use both? Let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully I'll have a giveaway coming up soon. I'm just waiting for a couple of loose ends to tie up, but I will let you know. Peace.